Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? I'm Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. This is the platform where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. So, what day is today? Yes, we know it is Tuesday, but what does that mean? And why is this Tuesday different compared to any other Tuesday of that matter? Well, I'll explain. Today is the beginning of Champs. And what is Champs? Champs is the annual high school track and field championship. This has been going on for over a century. The creme de la creme of high school talent from all across the island come together in Kingston for 5 days of track and field carnival. But I know exactly what you're saying, Simon. What does this have to do anything with football? And I'll get to that in just a moment, but I just want to stress the point of what we have experienced in recent times. Remember last year was 2022, and Jamaica had crucial World Cup qualifiers at home to Mexico, home to Costa Rica, and there was an away clash to Panama. We know that 3 losses would mean elimination, and 3 losses did turn in that favor. But just imagine if there were support for those games. Just imagine with the 12th man, because this was, in a sense, the last roll of the dice. But no spectators were allowed at the National Stadium. But it doesn't make you say, that weeks later, there were spectators at the Gibson McCook relays and also at Champs itself. Disappointing. Disappointing in my view. 20,000 fans were allowed last year, and 30,000 fans, well, full spectatorship, are allowed this year. Okay, cool. Now that we know that, these are for the next 5 days. Tuesday, day 1. Wednesday, day 2. Thursday, day 3. Friday, day 4. Saturday, day 5. Right? Good. So now that we have that sorted out now, how does Champs impact Jamaica? How does Champs impact football? Well, as we know, we're using the venue that is our home, the office, for these 5 days that lie ahead. And there are a number of events that will be used on the surface itself. Shot put, the discus, the javelin. There's no hammer throw. So, again, the shot put, the discus, the javelin. You following what I'm saying? And these are for different classes, for boys and girls. Shot put, the discus, and the javelin. Now, with all of that bearing in mind, there will be an impact in relation to the surface. Remember last year what happened? There was Champs at the National Stadium last year, and it was a short turnaround time between Champs and the Reggae Girls' World Cup qualifier against the Dominican Republic. So what happened? The Reggae Girls' encounter was at Savannah Park. Now, I know exactly what you're saying, but Simon, there is no Jamaica game immediately after Champs. But something to think about, the quality of the surface. Because the Reggae Girls have an international window in April. And of course, the Reggae Boys will be in action later this calendar year. Yes, the Gold Cup is in the United States, but it is something for you to think about and something for you to process. And what is that in particular? Well, the Nations League. Yes, the next edition of the CONCACAF Nations League, that's the 2023-2024 edition of the CONCACAF Nations League. Jamaica will be playing some games at home. And yes, I know that this is September that we're talking about, which is a good 5 months before Champs. But we have to think about the surface, the quality, and ensure that everything is ready for when it's football time again. Because after Champs, you know it's after Champs, right? You also have trials, the National Senior and Junior Championships. These championships are used in qualification for respective games, World Championships, Pan American Games, Central American and Caribbean Games. That is what it's used for. So it means more athletics events on the use of the pitch. So it will mean a lot more work behind the scenes to ensure that the quality of the surface is maintained and to a standard that when the Reggae Boys are back at that venue in September, that all is well. A lot of hard work, but something certainly to think about. I trust that the ground staff will apply the accurate nutrients and techniques to ensure that when it's time for football against in September, that all will be well. But it is something that we have to ensure that is followed up on and ensure that it falls into place smoothly. Reggae Boys fans, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Yeah, let me hear what you have to say. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content.